pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. First, the Counseling Department would like to remind everyone that today starts off the 2 weeks of the cultural care activities. Following today's episode of CHTV, a quick game of Name That Tune will begin on the PA. Wednesday and Thursday is monochrome day, so pick one color and dress it head to toe. Let's jump right into our first story. The COVID-19 vaccine distribution is being offered to healthcare personnel, first responders, and those who are over 65. Currently, Hamilton County is at 30,430 cases and 338 deaths. But on the brighter side, the cases have been on a steady decline over the past 2 weeks. President Biden's plan for the vaccine distribution is to speed up the process by installing a $20 billion national vaccine program. President Biden has also promised to set up 100 federally supported vaccine centers during his first month as president. In other news, the month of February is Black History Month. It was originally started in 1976 by President Ford. It is a time to recognize and celebrate the achievements of Black Americans and all they have accomplished. Here's CHTV's Michaela Schaefer with more on how you can celebrate this month.
Here with CHTV and happy Black History Month. Black History Month takes place in February, where we get 28 days to celebrate and recognize the African Americans who played a central role in U.S. history. Today, I'll be showing you ways you can celebrate Black History Month no matter who you are. As a way to celebrate in an artistic way, I viewed African art downtown at Newfields, and you can also check out the Crispus Attucks Museum and the Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Park and Landmark for Peace Memorial downtown. In the midst of a pandemic, we're all staying home, so might as well turn on Netflix and celebrate Black film. If you like the drama genre, then the inspiring and Oscar award-winning film Moonlight is for you. It follows a young Black man growing up in Miami and his journey to manhood through the support and love from the community that helps raise him. If you're looking for a family movie that will give you a laugh, I recommend Good Burger. It follows Dexter and Ed, who are fighting to keep their fast food joint open and to protect their secret sauce from a competitor. And finally, if you're looking for something more informative, I Am Not Your Negro will hit the spot. Based on James Baldwin's unfinished book, the documentary explores racism through the stories of Medgar Evers, Malcolm X, and Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. If you're looking for a time to take a break from your diet, Black History Month is the time to do it. And if you're like me and can't cook, then Pinterest is a great tool to discover some new recipes that are prominent in the Black community. Like, wow, mac and cheese, my personal favorite, buttery sweet cornbread, and of course, buttermilk fried chicken. And for my fellow Black folks, you can celebrate by telling your mom not to make spaghetti for the entire month. In this day and age, making sure an organization is ethical before you donate is very important. The Sentencing Project has done 34 years of research to promote reforms in sentencing policy, address unjust racial disparities in practices, and to advocate for alternatives to incarceration. The Thurgood Marshall College Fund serves as a voice for historically Black colleges and universities and predominantly Black institutions. They ensure student success by promoting educational excellence and preparing the next generation of workforce talent through leadership development. Your donation here could go a long way in changing the path for a young Black student. The NAACP Legal Defense and Educational Fund fights for racial justice through litigation, advocacy, and public education, and hopes to eliminate disparities and achieve justice in a society that fulfills the promise of equality for all Americans. I hope you found the importance of Black History Month and some great tips. This has been Michaela Schaefer with CHTV.
Thanks, Michaela. Now over to Matthew Placzek with today's sports update.
Thanks, Morgan, and hello, Greyhounds. This is Matthew Placzek with your CHTV Sports Update. Throughout history, numerous African-American athletes have broken barriers, won championships, and etched their name into the record books in all sports imaginable. During this month, each CHTV sports segment will highlight one African American athlete that left their mark on their sport. Willie O'Ree was the first African American to play in the NHL after making his debut in 1957. O'Ree tallied 4 goals and 10 assists in 45 games for the Boston Bruins. Fighting through racial abuse and insults from fans all across the league, O'Ree became known as the Jackie Robinson of hockey and was inducted into the Hockey Hall of Fame in 2018. That same year, the annual Willie O'Ree Community Hero Award was instituted to commemorate one NHL player who made a positive impact in society through hockey. In Carmel news, girls swimming will begin sectionals this weekend at the Carmel Natatorium with the state finals on the horizon next weekend downtown at IUPUI. As the overall favorites once again, the girls will look to extend their national record streak to 35 straight state titles dating all the way back to 1986. The boys sectionals and state will follow during the 3rd and 4th weekends of February. The boys are currently on an incredible streak of their own and are searching for their 7th straight state title and 21st overall. In wrestling news, 13 Carmel wrestlers will compete at regionals this weekend after the Hounds earned their 6th straight sectional title. Brack Hooper, Billy Kepler, Robert Major, Jake Schaefer, and Nathan Powell each won their respective brackets, while 6 other Greyhounds finished as runners-up. With one team runner-up placement in 1966, the Hounds are looking for their first boys wrestling state championship in school history. In basketball news, February marks the beginning of the state tournament for the Lady Hounds. After finishing 15-6 in the regular season, the 9th-ranked Hounds will face the winner of Westfield and Fishers this Friday at Zionsville High School. All 6 teams in the Zionsville sectional are ranked in the state's top 15. Carmel will have their work cut out for them if they hope to advance to regionals and make a run at their 2nd state championship. This past weekend was a huge one for boys basketball. The Hounds defeated the Ben Davis Giants at home on Friday 67-41. On Saturday, the Hounds traveled to Newcastle where they thumped the Trojans 72-25 as they improved to 15-1 on the season. Ranked 3rd in the state, the Hounds visit Lawrence North on Thursday for their toughest matchup of the season. The Wildcats are 2nd in Indiana and boast an impressive 16-1 record. With the MIC championship almost guaranteed to the winner of this game, Carmel will have to bring out their best in order to contain LN's high-octane offense. Best of luck to both our boys and our girls teams. That's all I have for your sports update. Have a great week, Greyhounds. This has been Matthew Placzek. Let's send it back over to Morgan at the host desk.
Thanks, Matthew. Before we continue on with today's show, let's take a quick break. We'll be right back with Hallie Reeves.
Have you heard about CHTV's new website? Well, you're in luck. We have a new and updated website that features new packages along with show information. All of our recent shows are easily accessible with a small description of what is in it. There are live shows, upcoming events, IASP competition submissions, and information about the TV classes offered. We also have a Meet the Staff section to learn about our leadership team and what we do. Come visit the CHTV website today.
He crosses the line in first place. Thomas Johnson representing Carmel. 247 jacks up with a redirect. Yeah, that's the prettiest shot of the night right there.
Oh, the bombs are coming. Oh, yeah. And that's wow. All the way to the other end. Oh, can't get the touch. Instead, Jackson's just going to rip that away and crush his hopes and dreams.
Hello Carmel Greyhounds, I'm Hallie Reeves here with your entertainment update. Our Carmel Theater kids have been hard at work getting ready for their next performance, Much Ado About Nothing. They will have 3 live performances, February 4th and 5th at 7 p.m. and February 6th at 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. They will also have 3 virtual performances on February 12th at 7 p.m. and February 13th and 14th at 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. You can purchase tickets on Ticket Tracker by going to their website, carmeldrama.org.
In other news, the Keystone Fashion Mall is getting a new restaurant. Shake Shack is planning on moving into the former Tesla spot. Another chain restaurant popping up in Indiana is Bibi Bop, an Asian grill. Bibi Bop is on the west side on 116th Street and in Fishers on East 116th Street. CHTV is so excited for these new restaurants and can't wait to see what's to come. That's all I have for your entertainment update. Let's send it over to Kirby Biggs with your weather report.
Morning Greyhounds, I'm Kirby Biggs with CHTV with this week's weather update. Starting off on Monday, we have a high of 28 and a low of 19. Then Tuesday, we have a high of 30 degrees and a low of 21. On Wednesday, we have a high of 32 and a low of 21. On Thursday, we have a mix of rain and snow in the morning with a high of 38 and a low of 29. Starting out on Friday, we have a 40% chance of snow with a high of 31 and a low of 17. On Saturday, we have a high of 28 and a low of 11. Then on Sunday, we'll be facing the lowest temperatures of this week with a high of 13 and a low of 2. Now back to the host desk with a special weather announcement about whether the groundhog saw its shadow.
The Greyhound did see his shadow this morning, therefore we will have 6 more weeks of winter. We would like to wish a happy birthday to Jeff Young, Devin Ascotti, William Brogan, Miles Dunbar, James Fry, Julia Henn, Shady Kella, Ian Mahoney, Katie Mattingly, Matthew Nichols, Kellen Nolan, Divya Paluda, Addison Shiner, and Elise Shorts. Happy birthday, everyone. Here's some more daily announcements. The Warm Hands Club will have a meeting via Zoom at 7:30 p.m. tomorrow, February 3rd. Check out their Instagram, Warm Hands CHS, or swing by B215 for the Zoom meeting link. The book club hashtag currently reading will meet in the library after school today, February 2nd. If you are not familiar with the book club, there is still time to join. Information can be found on the library windows. The iStep Plus is an in-person graduation qualifying exam for all juniors on Friday, February 5th and Wednesday, February 10th. Juniors should check the iStep rooms list post on the Media Center, main cafeteria, and counseling office windows. Junior SSRT teachers will also be sharing information with you. All grade levels should review the blue and gold cohort calendar as it affects all student schedules. Our newest addition to CHTV is our On This Day in History segment. On February 2nd, 1936, Babe Ruth was elected into the Baseball Hall of Fame as one of its first 5 inaugural members. He is considered by many to be the greatest baseball player of all time. Now let's take a look at some of CHS students' pets. If you would like to see your pet on our announcements, send us an email with a picture of your pet, your name, and your pet's name, or DM us on Instagram. More new pets next week, and if you submit a photo, your pet has a chance at being entered in CHTV's Pet of the Year bracket. More info on this exciting tournament will be coming out shortly. Let's now hear from some more CHS updates with our in-studio announcements.
Good morning, Greyhounds. If you're interested in competing in titles such as League of Legends, Rocket League, Overwatch, Valorant, CSGO, and more, check out the Carmel Esports team. The club itself provides many ways for students to earn scholarships and improve as a player. For more information, check out carmelesports.com/tryouts. If you have any more questions, please check out room E137. Thank you, Greyhounds.
Hi Greyhounds! For next year's juniors and seniors, GCOM applications will be available on Canvas beginning the first week of February and will be due by 3:55 on Friday, February 19th. There will be one combined application for both GCOM and GCOM Council. Be sure to read all parts of your application before submitting it.
You must currently be a GCOM to be eligible for GCOM Council, and GCOM Council applicants will receive a follow-up email so they can sign up for an interview time. If you have any questions, please see Ms. Kelly in H222 or Mr. Ringenberg in H208. Have a great day.
Hey everyone, I am Drew Miller, your Speaker of the House. Everyone get excited because Greyhound cohort's going to have their first in-person House meeting February 9th. The meeting will be held in freshman cafeteria. The first session will be freshmen, and second session will be sophomore, juniors, and seniors. Can't wait to see you all there.
Thanks all. If you haven't already, subscribe to our YouTube channel at CHTV Carmel Television, follow our Instagram at Carmel TV, and our Twitter at CHTV. Thank you for tuning in to CHTV. Don't forget to listen in for today's game of Name That Tune. This has been Morgan Mace. Have a great rest of your day, Carmel.